Okay, so we have Wolverine, R2-D2, Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, Wonder Woman, and Penguin. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wonder Woman!
You need to give up racing.
Never! It's good to be honest. You know what you have to do? Find a really aerodynamic car.
I don't have to be. I could.
So you think it would be a fast car in real life? It's faster on these tracks. We call them track stars. You just have to find like an aerodynamic car.
Yeah, there you go. You had a Wonder Woman.
Just tell Caleb.
So it's interesting when you look at the
Yeah, they like it.
That's just your dark is that not really a team, not really Justice League.
Written by Peter Milligan with art by Metronomy, the series showcases a team of heroes that specialized on the supernatural side of the DC universe. After the traditional League was defeated by Enchantress, fortune teller Madame Xanadu recruited the Justice League Dark to take on the evil sorceress. The umbrella has her.
everything.
There is someone here who laughs too hard at everything. There is someone here who laughs too hard at everything. You say, isn't it hard? Paddling out, paddling out. You say, isn't it hard? Paddling out, paddling out. You say, isn't it hard? Paddling out, paddling out. You say, isn't it hard? Paddling out, paddling out.
Hi! Hey, everybody! Welcome. It's always so cool to see classic Doctor Who on the big screen like that. It's super great. Welcome to the official BritBox Classic Doctor Who panel. My name is Kyle Anderson. I'm the associate editor of Nerdist.com, and I welcome all of you to the Indigo Ballroom. So I'd like to bring out three people who know the classic series much better than I do, because they were in it. And we're going to be able to talk to them and everything. So first of all, you know him as the Fifth Doctor, Mr. Peter Davison.
You see the way I bounded out there?
That was, yeah.
I was just trying to set a precedent.
Up next, you know her as the Seventh Doctor's fantastic companion, Ace, Sophie Aldred. And last but in no way least, the Sixth Doctor himself, Mr. Colin Baker. Well, I guess the first question I want to ask is, Doctor Who's kind of remained popular since it went off the air in 1989, but have you guys seen an upsurgence in popularity in your own times with younger audiences since the new series started?
Oh, very definitely, yes. I mean, there's a whole new range of younger fans who come and see us. I'm always slightly worried in case they don't actually recognize us. I'm rather worried that when they watch us on the old episodes, they think, well, they're going to look exactly like that. And then, of course, we don't quite. But no, it's very nice to see the younger viewers going back to find the classic Doctors.
I mean, the new series has certainly changed the game in a lot of ways, and I think I would really like to hear what all of you have to say about the casting of Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor.
I think it's brilliant. For years I've been coming to these events and people have asked me that question, and I've said, yes, why not? I'm in touch with my feminine side. And some would say perhaps I was the first female Doctor. Well, so judging by the clothes, anyway. No, I've never really understood why 12 times this will have happened, and now is the first time that the Doctor has come back to us in a different gender. I mean, everything else has changed, their behaviour, their looks, their age. So it's time we had some more fundamental changes. And I've got 4 daughters, and I want them to have a Doctor that they can aspire to. And probably won't watch it. Nonetheless, I think, you know, for years boys have had their hero, so it's the girls' turn. And I've been coming to conventions and asking people what they thought, and I've been surprised that very often it's the girls who don't think it should be a member of their own sex. I think that's because they want lots more of David Tennant, really. They want the good-looking ones. So
I think he's taken, actually, but never mind.
But I wish her well, and I say to those who doubt, who are worried about a female Doctor, give her a chance, I think she'll surprise you.
I also think people are bound to get upset with any change of Doctor. I remember when John Pertwee, who was my first Doctor, regenerated into Tom Baker, and we were going for a holiday on the coast, and my mum was reading the paper in the car, and she said, Doctor Who's going to be played by somebody else. It's going to be Tom Baker now. And I was absolutely furious. I thought, how could anybody ever possibly be the Doctor other than John Pertwee? I thought, Tom Baker, who's that? He's no good. He'll be rubbish.
Yeah, I'm sure she will be wonderful. I mean, it is a big step. It is a major change. And it will take some of the fans a time to adjust, and I think it's important that whatever they say now, whether they say things like "I'm never going to watch it again," I think we have to be understanding about their concerns and not just dismiss them out of hand, and just encourage them really to when she actually appears on screen, which I suppose will be the end of the Christmas special, but in reality it'll be when her season proper starts, to view it with an open mind. She's a fantastic actress. I'm sure she'll make a great job of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Question. Is there a story that you like to point people to who've never seen any of your Doctor, or maybe it's just a favorite one that you like people to ask you about?
Start at the beginning.
What about your series? What's your favourite from the ones you did?
My favourite? Well, I suppose my favourite. Excuse me. Turn away, Colin. Thank you. My favourite of my time would be the 2 Doctors, because of working with Patrick. Who was the Doctor who made it possible for the rest of us. Without Patrick, we wouldn't be sitting here today, and you'll be wondering, why have we come to this large, empty room? Because he was such a genius actor that he did the impossible thing and made a programme which had lost its principal actor into something you still wanted to watch. Nobody's ever explained yet who came up with the idea. I don't know who thought of regeneration, but it was a genius idea made possible by a genius actor. And without him, that's 30 odd years of the best television you could ever watch. Gone forever. And all the classic stuff you can see on BritBox, by the way.
Yep. Anyone else? Favorite stories of their own?
I had two favourites for a long time. Of my seasons, it was Earthshock.
Yes.
Which I thought was an excellent story by Eric Saywood. Then I suppose Caves of Androzani was pretty good. It kind of lost its way in the last 30 seconds, really. But apart from that,
powerful ending.
Well, I would point people to Remembrance of the Daleks, which is my first story as the companion. But also, I've got a particular favourite which is called The Curse of Fenrir. And it's set in the Second World War, and it's vampires and Norse mythology, and you get to hear a lot about Ace's story. They did a lot to me then, it blew me up. I had to jump into Lulworth Cove in April, nearly got hypothermia, and yeah, so a lot happened to me in that story, but it's a really good writing. Again, I think it's the writing, isn't it, that makes a really good story. Yeah.
Always.
I agree.
So my question is, you said it's good to have finally have a female doctor as a good representation, certainly for your daughters. In the past few regenerations, it has been brought up when are we going to have a black doctor or an Indian doctor, which are pretty well represented in Great Britain.
Yep.
I would like to get anyone's opinion on why it's better or why it's so great in the here and now to have another Caucasian person, be it male or female, versus another minority representation.
I would entirely agree with you, and that should have happened some time ago as well. I suppose if they'd changed gender and racial type at the same time, that might have been too brave for them. So all I'd say is watch the next regeneration, because you're quite right. There's been a lot of speculation that, someone like, what's his name, the brilliant actor who's in Thor. Yeah, would make a brilliant doctor, and he would. There's hundreds of black and Asian actors I think there's hundreds of actors, thousands of actors, who could pick up the mantle of Doctor Who and be extremely good. And you're quite right. The white male dominance of the role has not, to my mind, been anything other than slightly timid. But now they've broken the bravery barrier, I'd say watch that space, because it would be entirely right for you, sir, if you're an actor, to play.
What I wanted to ask specifically for the two doctors here, if you ever had a chance for your doctor to come back and experience another doctor's story that you've seen or one you grew up with, what would be one you'd like to see your doctor have experienced?
which Doctor Who story that there's been in the modern series?
Or a classic.
Oh, I see, or classic. That's interesting. I mean, my favourite story after Caves of Androzani was, I think, The Empty Child. I just thought it was a wonderful story. So I suppose I'd probably choose that. I mean, I think Chris Eccleston had some wonderful stories in that first season. I think, obviously, Russell T Davies has been soaking them up and just let that imagination fly in that first season. So yeah, that would be mine.
Andrew asked me as well, and I would say the same. Empty Child and Dr. Dances. A couple of reasons. One, I'm a school governor at home, and I went into the school the day after by chance, and all the children in the playground were going around pretending to have gas masks on and saying, "Are you my mummy?" And I knew then that Doctor Who was back, because we've got the children terrified and wanting to get rid of that through play, which is what all good storytelling is about. And secondly, because for the only time ever when I was watching Doctor Who, anybody's, I got a shiver down my spine when Eccleston said, "Everybody lives," at the end. If Doctor Who is about anything, it's about his desire that that should be the case.
So, we recorded the empty child because we put the boys to bed because they were quite little, and then my husband and I snuck down and watched it. And it was all dark, and it was completely dark in the house, and we were watching the empty child, and it was blooming scary. And then all of a sudden I heard a noise from upstairs, and my husband said, "Oh, you go, he'll want you." So I came out of our living room door, looked up the stairs, and silhouetted against the window is my younger son. And just this little silhouette of a little boy. And he said, "Mummy!"
You said, "I'm not your mummy."
And I actually felt really scared.
That's the power of the show. It can make you afraid of your own child.
Now we're going to do a little bit of melee on action. Get ready, are you ready? Get up, are you ready? Play on!
this particular line has less.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think something is happening.
It's like there's some kind of hallucinatory flu going around.
You have to stay awake. Just relax.
You'll be born again into an untroubled world, free of anxiety, fear, hate.
the last few days?
You have to stay awake.
You've been dreaming again.
For you, take this man. You could run, you could skip, or I could call an Uber. It's really on you. I need to step in here and try and help you get out. I'll try not to make it awkward. Well played.
Oh, yeah.
Precious. Sorry. Take this beautiful queen of hearts again to your bride. By the power vested in me by Universal Life Search, the great state of California, and the city and county of San Diego, I repronounce you man and wife. You make this queen.
What is this from? If you tell them that we flow.
When you're leaving, do you have a plan for getting out?
Versus Uber, not with this? Yeah. Uber Lyft. Do we have one of these? Yeah, of course. Who's this one? It's different companies.
Same concept.
What's cheaper? No, we're nicer.
Lyft has been better so far.
Yeah, I like Lyft too.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Who's this for?
That's for me.
You, what's your name?
Newman.
Newman!
Yes.
Newman!
Yeah.
You watch Seinfeld?
No.
Too bad, you gotta watch Seinfeld.
No, I
You
don't
watch Dodger Films softball?
I would like to now.
You would like to now? Okay, that's what I like to hear. Sure, Bobby would like to hear that too.
All right.
I'm taking over Benny's character. He loses since he's not here. Good day, sir. I'll look for a good spot. That's me swinging. I'm taking over his character. He's not here.
Here you go, bud. Thank you. No problem. You have a good one.
raspberries and Frey. Lots of gold raspberries and Frey. Yeah. What's the bird?
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Stop moving. Doesn't look
So all the things I got a crystal catch on was a freaking what? Why can't it be one of these?
the lag is bad.
Get it!
Stay in the damn ball.
Yes. That's just what I needed.
What?
Ooh. Even better. Nice.
We're gonna stay. I got one more left. Oh.
Stay.
Watch out, there's people behind you.
Oh, sorry.
It's not that right. Oh.
Can you do it?
Huh? Oh my god, so close! Come on. Hold on.
You know what? Golden raspberries. Once again.
No!
Oh, it won't come down. It's like. All right, last chance.
What? Yeah, he's just floating up there right now. I'm just waiting. You see that?
Wait for it to attack.
Like anxious over here.
Holy shit.
Yes.
How many balls did you get?
I got 10.
Because the mystic one, right?
Yeah. Can you film me? I want to try.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah. Let's see.
Do you have it on?
Yeah, it's already on.
Come on.
Are you gonna try it now?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good
try
luck.
it now. Thanks. Let's see what we got.
Last ball.
Oops, wrong. You.
Oh, that's good.
See?
1, 2, give a shake. Oh, I think you got it.
No.
Oh,
okay.
So close.
I only got 6 balls and missed them all.
Got one more ball.
I got there with like 2 minutes to spare, so I think.
Oh, you even got it on top.
Let's see.
Circle was pretty small too.
Come on.
Oh,
yes,
you got it.
I got it.
Oh, congrats.
Yep.
Oh, congrats, man.
You got it when the circle was like this small.
What? That was bullshit.
No! You ran away.
I'm done. You gotta wait for it. The circle to be this big, dude.
I think it's either that or critical hits, man. I think it's all kind of random.
Beautiful.
Congrats.
Thank you.